Again, tell me about that.
My life is really changing now because I can stay with my parents.
Right.
And I'm now in boarding school, which I really like it because now I get much time to study. Because when I was at home, sometimes staying with the cows and protecting them.
Right, that was a big percentage of your life, was just being a herdsboy.
Yeah.
But Richard, I'm interested in this whole idea of the change that you went through. I mean, did you feel, what was your primary school before you went to Brook House? What was it called?
So I was in a public school called Empakasi Primary School.
Right.
Yeah.
And so in that instance, you had to walk to school every day.
Yeah, I had to walk.
Right. So you have a school day. When's the herding of the cows coming in? Before you go to school? After you come?
When I come from school, I go help my mom sometimes, or on weekends.
Right. Yeah. Okay. So now you're in a boarding school in the middle of Nairobi. If you wrote your autobiography at the age of 13, how would you describe that change to Brook House and the boarding environment? Private school, the children of the supposedly rich people, affluent, very, very expensive. How did you fit in?
When I first joined Brook House, I was really struggling in many things because in my I never knew how to speak English nicely.
Right.
And then so I had few friends from Tanzania in my new school, and then I just kept on practicing speaking English until I became fluent. And
again, that's the thing, because you're saying that let's take a takeaway from here. It was important for you to master a language, in this case the English language.
Yeah.
Right. So how did you go about mastering the English language? I mean, you're 13, you're completely capable of talking to me. Well, how did you do that if people are to try and be like you? Because that's part of the reason of having this conversation.
Yeah, it's just like listening to what people are saying.
So I'm listening.
And then just asking them what you said, what's the meaning of the word you just said, and then just learning, try speak English. And
does reading come into this? I mean, were you trying to sort of pick up a book from the library and try to read it?
Yeah. When I went to the school, the teachers told me if you want to be good in English, you have to try and practice and also read.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay, and I'm also interested in the things that you found totally strange.
Yeah.
Things that you'd never seen before. Name me 3 things that were happening at Brook House that you were experiencing for the first time in your life.
Hockey. We never had hockey in my old school.
Right. Yes. Right.
I've never seen an auditorium before.
Right.
I've never seen a castle.
Right, the castle that was sort of built, to house the, and because I'm trying to think about what do you think in terms of education was better in this new school that perhaps as a country we might try to adopt even in your old primary school? What was the difference?
There's a really big difference between Brook House education and the public schools where I came from.
Because?
Because we are really learning so many lessons now in Brook House, like learning like foreign languages, like having music lessons. We have really many subjects.
Right. So okay. So now you still go back to visit the family over the weekend, and in between time, what do you do? I mean, when you're in Nairobi.
When I'm in school.
Right. When you're in school.
I just study in school, and then on weekends, sometimes I go home, but I stay in school.
Right. Okay. So we're drawing to the last bit of our conversation, and that is, at the age of 13, you must be in what is called what grade? What class are you in?
I'm now in year 8, but when you open, I'm gonna go to year 9.
Right.
Yeah.
Okay. So you're going to go to year 9.
Yeah.
Year 9 of 12. 12 years isn't it? Year 12 is the end?
No,
so
year 13 is the
year
end.
13.
Yeah.
So you've got another 4 years to go.
Yeah.
So you're now a high school student.
Yeah.
At this stage, and we said Richard Turere, inventor, Is this what you're going to be, or are you now going to be an international hockey player?
No.
Because you're the young lad who want to discover things. Is enough of that, or have you decided this is what you want to do forever and a day?
Yeah, I think I'm going to do this forever and ever.
Yes.
I'm just gonna work on just inventing new stuff and becoming like, because my dream is to become an aircraft engineer and
an aircraft engineer.
Yeah, and design new aircraft.
Right. Okay. Yeah. I'm interested because it's fascinating for me. I'm interested in this trip to Long Beach, California.
Yeah.
Are you getting onto an aeroplane for the first time?
Yeah. When I went to California, it was my first flight.
Did you travel alone or with others?
No, I went with Miss Paula Combo.
Right. So tell us about your first vision of the United States, in California in particular.
I really liked it. It was really nice. I met so nice people. I met nice people there, and yeah, and I like the weather there because many people have been saying that the weather there is bad, and yeah.
Well, California. You chose a nice place in the States to go to. I think it's always sunny in California. Yeah, it's a bit maybe, and it gets really hot in the summer.
Yeah.
Right, and I'm interested again in visions of what you. Here are all these people. Because I would like other young people to say, wow, well, if he can do it, so can I. Now, it's meant to be very, very difficult to be a public speaker, to stand up in front of lots and lots of people and talk. Tell us how you overcame that fear. You've never seen these people before, and they're clapping, and you weren't scared of lions, so I guess this was really simple.
Yeah, because I've always not scared of people. Right. Especially people I don't know about. I don't know them. Because I have a problem when speaking to my, speaking to my classmates or like that, because I know them. But when I'm taken to a place and told to speak to people, it's really nice. I like it because even if you get something wrong, you're not gonna know about it because they don't know about what you're talking about.
Right, because they're just sort of like a blur of faces and eyes.
Yeah.
So it's your friends who are going to say, "Oh, Richard, stop being silly," or you're much more scared of that.
Yeah.
Right. Okay. I'm going to ask now about your future inventions. Before you become an aircraft engineer, tell us about what you would like to invent next.
I want to invent an electric fence. I've tried it before in my place, and it gave me a really bad shock. But I'm still working on it. Yeah.
So wait a minute. This electric fence. What is it going to do to me in particular when I come to see you? It'll electrocute me?
Yeah, I want to make an electric fence to put in my home because I know putting an electric fence now, buying it and installing is really expensive. So I want to design my own and put it in my place.
Okay.
Yeah.
And in much the way that you were talking us through, how far have you got? Again, because I'm interested. You're in Brook House. What time does one have to go and invent? A writer might go and have a bit of paper and start writing. How much time do you have to go and invent?
I don't know. You just had to work on it every time, and yeah.
Right.
Yeah.
I'm going to ask you one question about that family of all your brothers and sisters who are not living the life that you're living, and other people in your village. Do they now look to you when you go back? Do you teach them what you've learned, or is your feeling that it's, it's my luck and it's my luck and it's my luck and I don't care about them?
No, when I go back to my place, I just teach them and telling them that they should try things and not give up on trying new things. Like if you're really doing something, do it on your best. And yeah.
Richard Turere, thank you so very much for coming on the JSO interview. Thank you.
Thank you very much.